Tom, yeah, so I'm from the Growth DAO with Sentinel, so GMGM, basically, yeah.
Very nice to meet you, Tom. I'm going to ask you a couple questions. Um, what do you think makes a cosmonaut unique?
Oh, wow. Unique for Cosmos, I think just the dedication and kind of support for Cosmos as an ecosystem. I've noticed quite a lot of people outside of Cosmos who have come to this conference don't really know too much about it, but once you find out about it and kind of get addicted to it and understand it, you start wanting to learn about every project, every zone, every kind of minor detail. Yeah, that's so you become quite addicted and that's the correct word. I'd say addicted to like everything Cosmos. Yeah.
It is very grand, I agree. So, what do you think is the most popular or your favorite Cosmos chain?
Oh wow, it's got to be Sentinel, of course.
Oh, okay, very good. And what do you think is the Cosmos chain that most people haven't heard of before?
Wow, tough question, but a good question. I'll kind of cop out with an answer and say all of them because I think more people need to know about all of Cosmos. As I said, you could argue BSC, which was built with the Cosmos SDK and Parachain, and that's all Cosmos, but they don't want to admit it so much. But yeah, that's so.
Very good. And how many number of zones in the Cosmos ecosystem? So how many zones do you think exist in the map of zones?
Oh, dozens and dozens. I'd say like 8. Could be like at least 80, surely.
Very good. 91. Very nice. And Dark Horse project of Cosmos this year?
Dark Horse, Blue Frog. Mantra, again, like when you're going back to your first question, knowing about Cosmos, I've seen the mantra around, but I've never really kind of looked down and kind of got into it. And the more I did today and yesterday, I've learned a lot about it. So and they're one of the headline sponsors. So yeah, it was good to kind of get a brush up on the education for them. Yeah.
Very good, thank you. And what do you think is the project making the biggest contribution to Cosmos growth this year?
Again, I'm going to be biased and say certainly Sentinel's done quite a lot of help because we're the apps that are building on Sentinel for DVPNs. A lot of them are consumers won't actually know that they're using a Cosmos chain. That's that kind of chain agnostic type approach. But overall, I mean, obviously, Osmosis are doing really good. I mean, bringing in Bitcoin in terms of that. That's where they've got to go from. And obviously, all the discussions around obviously having everything on there. So they're really a driving force. I think with other ecosystems, you may have the big one project, but with Cosmos, there's just so many because it's just everyone has his own, everyone can do it, and everyone can kind of get on with the work basically. So there's no one particular one. It's kind of all a joint effort with all zones. Yeah.
I agree. I agree. It's like is Jupiter more important than Mars or the Moon? So I agree. I feel
it's the whole cosmos, right?
Exactly. And the most memorable Atom or Cosmos Hub story that you would like to share?
Oh wow. From Cosmoverse this year?
In general, like this past year, is there some memorable story? Because there's so much that happens. So is there a memorable story?
Obviously, there's the meme of obviously blockchains measured by transaction per second, or within Cosmos it's drama per second. So on kind of crypto Twitter or crypto X or whatever you want to call it now, there's some good funny drama and personalities on there. I mean, I'll give a shout out to Jacob. I was messaging please come along to Cosmoverse, but sadly he couldn't make it. But he's always got a hot take. But yeah,
I agree. I definitely enjoy all his videos on OmniFlix.
Yeah.
He's gone live there. And what Cosmos feature are you most excited about?
Cosmos feature. I think just basically when I saw the keynote yesterday from I forget his name, but from the AA DAO, kind of what they want to kind of go with. We've had conversations with people that we're working with on DVPN who want to kind of become an ICS consumer chain, not Sentinel, but other projects who are building on our network. And that kind of approach to me is kind of, it's interesting to kind of speak with that. That's kind of where we're at basically.
Which future direction of Cosmos excites you the most?
Again, just how I think what originally attracted me to Cosmos was the idea that I think it was the founder of Polkadot basically said, and I totally agree with him, that the idea of Cosmos and all the zones are all kind of like independent nations, as opposed to Polkadot is like shops in a mall that pay rent kind of thing. That kind of idea of freedom, obviously, which will attract a lot of people to crypto. That's where people have that libertarian aspect and self-sovereignty. Like, it's attractive, and that's it's also a double-edged sword, because obviously that's what a lot of conversations going around with, like, where's the value accrual for Cosmos type thing. That in itself, that kind of freedom is going to be the direction of where that is what most excites me.
Freedom, freedom, yes, I agree with you. Freedom, the bigger picture. So thank you. I agree with what your vision is. And here's a trick question: what's the first Cosmos Hub governance proposal about?
No idea. No idea. What was it about?
Well, you'll have to look it up.
Yeah, I will. Yeah.
And claim or compound?
At the moment, compound.
Very good. And. So, what kind of apps on the hub, do you use, or what are your go-to tools? Like MintScan. What are your favorite?
Yeah, so obviously MintScan's like the de facto kind of explorer, which is if you can see the transactions. Leap Wallet, Kepler, the same. I mean, with Sentinel, of course, being the main one, but I wanted to put some other examples rather than keep going back to Sentinel.
But yeah,
so. The mobile applications for Sentinel, Leap were the first kind of mobile wallet that you could integrate with. So you could use DVPN services on your mobile via Leap without having to go through too many kind of stages. And for a consumer app, the less stages that you do, the more people are going to use it and less time they're going to switch off. So yeah, I mean, even osmosis, again, through Leap, it goes through that. So you're using osmosis, but you don't actually know you are, because it's through Leap. And that's it's just those kind of little workarounds that they do, which kind of simplifies the whole process.
Did you know that, people? When you're using Leap,
I think so.
Osmosis is also being used. There you go.
This is where I'm going to get a call, and they're going to be like, "No, that's not true."
Maybe that's not true, but we'll find out.
Yeah,
and that's okay. So, tooling built by a Cosmos chain, a project that you really enjoyed using.
A project that I really like, a product.
Yes, a project.
Okay. Again, like what the ones that I kind of mentioned, kind of obviously Leap doesn't have its own chain, but as a project, it's an amazing wallet that I use. Again, Sentinel with what we're doing. I mean, with DVPNs, there's just more people are just coming to build on it, and obviously we're essentially what we are is a peer-to-peer bandwidth marketplace. So what that really means is you can sell data and you can trade data, and obviously you can be what's the word? I said I'm free coffee, so I've got words are kind of coming through. But yeah, so you can basically sell data, make money, and kind of trade from that. We're going through to AI data scraping. That's the next kind of offering that we're going to do, because we have an existing network which is in place to kind of help people scrape publicly available data from the internet with the existing infrastructure that we've got. So yeah,
that's a lot to cover.
That's what we're using. Oh my God, yeah, Sentinel. So you can talk about all day. Yeah.
Okay, and so thank you very much.
No
I really appreciate you being here, and let's make Cosmos again. Yeah. Stake, repeat, and let's go, Adam.
Well,
any last comments you'd like to make? So
day 3, we've got a talk that we're sponsoring, and the talk title is called "Is Cosmos Dead?" No is the answer. It's been 3. I know it's day 2, but we're having 3 days of loads of different projects. I need to find this out, but I reckon this is the most populous one so far with how many people. So no, it's not dead. It's just we just need to keep talking about it and keep building this. Yeah, it's fun. Yeah, good.
Thank you for coming to Cosmoverse.
Yeah.
It's been wonderful
it's good.
Having you here today, and good luck with everything. And let's go, Blue Frog. Thank you so much.
Yeah, Blue Frog's gonna be walking around. Yeah, so come get a selfie with him.
Come to Sentinel, people. Come stop by. Thank you very much. Have a great day.